Dear learners and viewers, Assalamu alaikum to all of you. How are you, dear ones? Oh yes, I think you all are quite well by the special grace of Almighty Allah, Almighty Creator. Despite, I would like to say that or mention that not only you but also we are very much anxious and concerned about our studies and the present situation existing all over the world due to the very coronavirus which is threatening all over the world. We are away from our academic class activities for a long shift of time, dear learners. From our school we are away, and you are lagging behind in this case from your studies, and taking this into concern, Islamabad Collegiate School has introduced online class activities, and I am on behalf of the Islamabad Collegiate School, and I have been here with the English second paper for class 9 and 10. Today I will discuss question patterns and marks distribution, and overall discussion on through presenting a model question, and I will appear again and again before you with chapter wise classes and how to answer all the questions. So learners, you all are cordially invited to enjoy all the classes presented by me regularly or gradually when I will appear before you with lecture number 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Taking the discussion or with the discussion one particular chapter. Now, learners, you should get ready with some equipments or learning aids so that you can practice and note down some important points and discussions. Learners, discussion on question patterns. I think you all have good command on this very chapter, but after a long period of time, I am taking class, and so I would like to remind you of the patterns through presenting a model question. At once or immediately you can practice also the question, because it will be very much important for your examination. This model question is very much important for your examination, ensuing examination. Part A, grammar test, 60 marks. Dear learners, you know there are 4 skills to develop any language. So English is a language, and we need to develop our 4 skills to learn this very language well. And your question pattern is divided into 2 parts based on 2 important skills. One is reading test based on grammar, and the another is writing test. Of the 4 skills, reading test and writing test. And reading test includes grammatical chapters. You will get 1 to 11 number question based on grammar, and these questions will deals with different chapters belonging to English grammar. In question number 1, you will find filling blanks. You have to be given a context with 10 blank spaces, and 10 or more options or more words will be provided with. So this question we may call as close test with clues, and you may name this chapter right forms of parts of speech. Otherwise, or on the other hand, you can also say this chapter modifiers. Modifiers. Okay, learners, what modifier is we will discuss later, or what right forms of verbs are we will discuss later regarding this. Today I would like to discuss only the question pattern through presenting the slides. Now I will not I will not reading, only elaborating the question number. In question number 2, you will get another a close test without clues. This also you can name right forms of verbs or modifiers. As for example, we can say, or we can mention a sentence that birds fly dash. Here you should put a word in the dash to fill. We can use fast. Birds fly fast. So here fast is an adverb, and this fast has modified the previous verb fly. So dear students, filling gaps means modifying the words or right form of parts of speech. Next, question number 3, you will get a table to make 5 sentences using 3 columns. To make a sentence, we have 3 important parts. One is subject, the second is a verb, and third is extensional part or extension. And extension is divided, we can get from extension object and other parts of speech which we may call extension. And you have to make 5 sentences from these, and to make the correct answer, or to make correct sentences, you have to use noun first, then pronoun, then another noun, then another pronoun to make sentences. You should maintain coherence of using noun and pronoun here. Learners, now question number 4, and in question number 4 you will have been given right forms of verbs. This is a distinctive one from our parts of speech. It is also necessary in question number 1 and 2 and 3 too, because without right forms of verbs no sentence can be constructed correctly. The characteristics of sentence will not be maintained without using correct verbs. So learners, there are some options here, or words here, verbal words, and you have to put rightly or correctly. Question number 5, change the speech of the following text because narrative question, or changing narration from direct speech to indirect speech, and you will get the rules of changing gradually if you enjoy my regular class. Now question number 6, change the sentences according to directions. 10 sentences will be given here to be changed according, and you have to change the sentences according to the directions given beside the sentences: simple, complex, compound, assertive, imperative, positive, negative, affirmative, comparative, exclamatory, etc. And this question will carry 10 marks. Learners, question number 7. 5 statements have been given here and you have to complete the incomplete parts. 5 statements with incomplete parts will be provided with you, and you have to complete these questions. And to complete these questions, you have good command on tense, right from of verbs, and voice change, and so many chapters of grammar. And this question will carry 5 marks. Question number 8. This is also a parts of speech related question, I think, and you may call it also modifier, because we have to put the correct forms of or right forms of words to make the sentences or context meaningful. But this chapter has been named here adding suffixes and prefixes. Prefixes is to add just before a root word to make a new word, and suffixes are added at the end of a root word to change the meaning or to change the part of speech. That means if we add suffixes or prefixes to any word, then our parts of speech may be changed or meaning may be changed. This question will carry also 5 marks, and 10 gaps will be provided with you. Now question number 9. Some statements are given in your question paper so that you can complete it using tags. Tag means to attach, to opine something, and this question will carry also 5 marks. You may call it a kind of transformation, I think, from a statement to interrogative. Now question number 10. Complete the passage with suitable connectors or linkers, linking words. Here adverbs may be given, or conjunctions may be used, prepositional phrase or another phrase may be used to make the follow of the context or the speech. So this question will carry also 5 marks. Now use capital letters and punctuation marks where necessary in the following text. This question will carry 5 marks, and you have to put capital and small letters where necessary, and you have to use punctuation marks where necessary, and you have to delete punctuation marks or small or capital letters where they are unnecessary. Part B, composition or writing test. This part will carry 40 marks. Question number 12. A CV is provided with you to write for any kind of job or any kind of formal application with a cover letter, and you have to write. It will carry 8 marks. Question 13. You have to write an application to a proper authority mentioned in the question paper. Here I have given or presented an application to write to the principal of your college for going on a study tour, and this question will carry 10 marks. Question 14. A paragraph is arranged here, but in first paper you get 5 questions to write the paragraph, but in second paper you may not be given the questions, only you have to write on a very topic, and the topic is mentioned in the question paper. Here I have given railway station or the importance of railway station in the national economy of Bangladesh. So take preparation thereon. Now 15. The last one, write a composition on the importance of tea plantation. Here a composition is given, and it will carry 12 marks. Learners, This is in short the discussion on question. Now a homework or practice for you. Practice the model question including or writing part, and I will help you gradually with question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with our next classes. Our time duration is very short, so dear students, there may be deficiency of discussion, but you should note down and you can ask me after opening our school or through our link or using my mobile number. I will help you to make you better understand